This is Community Forum. I'm Kurt Radel, Waycross Community Media. Today we're spotlighting the Forest Park Women's Club, and we have three very special guests today. We have Christy Johnson, the club president, Madam President. We have Dinah Herbie, past president and current treasurer, and we have Diane Donovan, who's membership chair and publicity chair of the club. Christy, you've been president before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. This will be my fourth year.
Fourth year. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about the club and some of the topics that you cover in your different programs.
We have monthly meetings during the year, and this past year we have had the Gold Star Moms. We've had an author come in from Columbus to talk about the Air Force Museum and women in aviation. We've done everything you could possibly think of. We've had the Mayor of Forest Park come out and kind of introduce himself since he was new and give us topics and things that are going on here in the Forest Park area. We've done really a lot of different things. You just never know what we come up with.
Yeah, and looking at it, you offer a variety
Yes.
of different programs to certainly attract different interest as well. Now, your club's main objective is to help graduating seniors as well, don't you?
Correct. Our main goal is to have scholarships at the end of the year for Wittenwood graduates and those that live in the area. And we've given out over $100,000 since we've started. So that's our main goal. We raise money to give out money for the kids that are headed to college or whatever
Well,
they're doing.
it's very commendable, and I know with what colleges cost, that certainly is very helpful. You also raise money for donations to help nonprofits. And of course, we're a nonprofit. We deal with a lot of nonprofit organizations. Tell us about that.
Yes, at the end of our year, when we have leftover funds, we do ask the membership what they would like to donate to, and we do the usual Matthew 25, Soul Pantry. We've done the Heart Association, the Lung Association, and many other nonprofits. We also support the Forest Park Library. So whatever the members want to do, that's what we donate to.
And the club members have the opportunity to join other women in different events throughout the year with interesting and fun field trips.
Correct. We have at least one monthly field trip. We do a brunch every month, and we now have extra socials during the month. If somebody's coming to town, a special concert or an event, we have no problem getting that up and going right away.
Well, thank you, Madam President.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Past Madam President, welcome. Diana, share with us when and why the creation of the Forest Park Women's Club.
Well, the Forest Parks Women's Club has been very closely associated with the development of Forest Park. And if people watch your programs and see anything from the Historical Society, they may know a little bit about the history of Forest Park, but I'll give you a little bit about that. Forest Park was intended to be northern Green Hills. It was intended to be an extension of Green Hills, which was one of the first federally planned communities in the country before World War II. But after World War II, they got out of that program, and two private entrepreneurs, Joe Cantor and Marvin Warner, purchased the land and decided to develop a privately planned community. They started plans in the early 1950s. By 1954, they had broken ground. People were starting to move in. And in 1957, Joe Cantor, who owned a farm in the area, invited some of the women out to a luncheon and proposed that they start a women's club. And the women's club was started in 1957. They were affiliated originally with a nationwide women's club. Eventually, we severed our relationship with them and just went on our own. But they've been very instrumental in the community. They were responsible for contacting the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library about bringing a branch library out here, and were instrumental in getting that brought out here. And they also were very instrumental in purchasing the first fire engine for our fire department.
It's very important for Forest Park to have its own identity. By having its own identity, you're helping to embrace that.
Absolutely.
Now, it's also interesting that the first step was a meeting in a farm. Did you have cows? Were there cows?
I wasn't here at the time, so
I wasn't
don't know.
suggesting you were.
So I don't. But I will say that one of our last original members passed away just within the last 3 to 5 years.
So you started with a farm. You progressed from there. Now, where do you meet when you have your meetings type thing?
We meet at the Forest Park Senior Center. We meet once a month from September through May. We have a program. and followed by our business meeting. And in September, we dispense with a formal program and a formal meeting and have a holiday dinner for spouses and significant others.
December.
In December. What did I say?
I think you said September.
I'm sorry, not September. December.
December.
December. And then we also, in May, dispense with a formal business meeting, and we have a installation dinner, usually off-site.
Now, you talked about you helped the library, you helped Forest Park, you helped the scholarship. Where did the idea come for this? These were the women who decided how this.
This was originally designed as a social, as a service organization and social organization. And I think the service was a component of being a part of the nationwide organization. I think you had to do that. But we continue to do that throughout the years as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Diane, tell us about the membership. How does one become a member?
Well, that's really easy. Just come to one of the meetings. We encourage, as a matter of fact, ladies in Forest Park and surrounding communities to come for one of the programs and see a little bit more about what we're about, kind of get to know some of the ladies. Some of them have been friends for a very long time. It's a very nice group. We encourage them, they don't have to make a decision the first time they come. We'd like them to come again. They're welcome to ask questions, and if they are interested, we welcome with open arms.
What about the age group? I mean, are you attracting younger women? What's the age group of the breakdown of your membership?
I'd say most of the ladies are retired or near retirement age, but there are several of us that are still working full-time. There is no limitation. I mean, we welcome any age group to come, and we encourage younger folks to come and join us. And there's a lot of information and a lot of socialization, and it's just a great group of ladies.
Tell us about your annual new member reception. What is that all about?
Well, we have an informational in August before we kick off the main fiscal year of the programming. And that's an opportunity for anyone who's interested or has joined recently to get more detailed information about the committees, what we're involved in, and various areas that they may wish to contribute their time and talent to.
Diane, what areas do the ladies come from?
Well, we do encourage from all over the greater Cincinnati area and beyond. We currently have members that are from Fairfield and Finneytown, Springdale, and we go as far as Columbus, Ohio, and we even have a member that's out in Indiana. We tape all of our programs with Zoom, and I think that Christy can talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, we have ladies from all over who started either here or were welcomed as guests by a current member and have joined from wherever they are.
Christy, if they can really connect with you by Zoom, tell us about that, because that's a great connection.
Right. Those members that, can't make it to a meeting, we do offer our programs on Zoom. We don't have our business meetings on Zoom, but we do have it set up, and they will have all the information to connect, and we send out reminders. So even if they can't make it a certain night and they still want to hear the speaker, they can participate and watch it on Zoom and not miss the program at all.
Diana, tell us about the upcoming events.
Okay, upcoming events. We have a very interesting lineup this year. In September, for the 250th anniversary of Johnny Appleseed's birth, I'm actually going to be speaking about Johnny Appleseed, and then we're going up to his museum in Urbana. In October, we're having a representative from City Gospel Mission, which is one of the nonprofits we support, to come and speak to us about City Gospel Mission and what they do, and we're going to we're going to follow that up with a social to go down and visit them. In the spring, we're going to be doing, actually your executive director here, Dana Gagnon, does lectures as famous women in period costume. And she's going to do a lecture on Harriet Beecher Stowe, and we're going to the Harriet Beecher Stowe House. After that, that's in March. In February, our city council member, Denise Holt, as a young woman, participated in the March on Selma, and she is going to come and talk to us about her experiences in the civil rights movement. We're going on an overnight, which we usually do once a year. We're going to the Columbus, Nashville, Indiana area. We continued a few years ago to start doing socials during the summer. And so this summer, we're going to take a trip to Belterra. We're going to continue our brunches throughout the summer as well. So,
Going to Columbus, Indiana
Yeah.
and Nashville, I know that area very well. Actually, it's known as Little Nashville. A lot of up-and-coming country artists will perform at the theater there. And if you love shopping, do any of you ladies
Oh,
love
yes,
shopping?
they do.
No,
Yes.
no.
not me particularly,
Okay.
but others do.
For those who enjoy shopping, Little Nashville can certainly be that.
Yeah.
And going for Johnny Appleseed up in Urbana, it's a wonderful community. I used to do some work up there as well. So enjoy that time in Urbana.
Very well.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited about the programs
Good
this coming
programming
year.
this year.
Very good programming indeed. Now, what is the best way for someone interested to get more information?
They can call any one of us that are in the club, either the board members or members. We encourage our members actually every year to invite someone in their neighborhood or a friend to come and see what we're about. So we grow that way. I do give information periodically in Nextdoor, and I give my name and phone number if they want to call me. We do have a website. It needs to be updated for the coming year's programs, but they can also get a lot of information from the womensclub.org, forestparkwomensclub.org. We have an email address, I believe, still. So that's all included on the website, so they can get that information very easily that way as well.
So, Madam President, you welcome anyone and everyone to come and to find out more about the Forest Park Women's Club.
Correct. Anytime we have a meeting, again, it's always the third Thursday of the month, and it's at the Senior Center. And you don't have to live in Forest Park. You can live anywhere. It's just as long as you're a woman willing to participate in our service projects and want to go out and have fun. That's what we're all about.
Our Constitution says that you can be it was originally founded for Forest Park women. We've had so many people who've downsized since then and moved to nearby areas. So we've expanded it to really anybody in the greater Cincinnati area.
And that really makes them feel good. I mean, if you were in Forest Park, you moved out of Forest Park
Absolutely.
because
You
you're
don't get-
downsizing, you're not losing that connection.
You're not losing that connection.
And that connection is there, which is vital as you get older. I know about that too. So all that as well. But I thank all of you for being here today. I certainly have enjoyed having current president, past president, membership, everything else. We thank you so very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for
you.
giving
Thank
us the
you for having
opportunity.
This has been Community Forum. I'm Kurt Radel, Waycross Community Media. We'll see you next time.